I'm sure most people would have seen the COVID report that came out today. People referring to it as critical and damning when it's neither of those things. It's no better than a whitewash. We all know that their response was fucking appalling. Well, people with sense do, because we lived it. We saw the reports coming out of Italy of people dying in corridors thinking, why the fuck aren't our government doing anything about this? From what I've read today, it seems that the only thing that stopped our Prime Minister killing 500,000 of us was the French president. He threatened to shut off trade with the UK, which meant that Johnson wouldn't have been seen as an economic saviour. All he gave a shit about was protecting the market, and he was willing to let 500,000 of us die to do it. That's the truth. Is that in the report? Good one for all the patriots out there, isn't it? The only thing that stopped our Prime Minister of committing all-out democide was the French president. Anything truly damning they wouldn't release. Refuse to let them rewrite the narrative and take away what you saw with your eyes. People being sent back into care homes, knowingly positive. None of us being given tests, sitting at home hoping you didn't get sick, and if you did, knowing that there was no help available to you because the NHS was in ruins and those amazing people that worked throughout this in hospital weren't even protected with PPE because our government refused to replenish our stockpile, despite two separate reports that told us if we had a pandemic, we would be in trouble. They chose not to give us what we would need to survive a pandemic. Not only were they willing to kill us through herd immunity as a response to this virus, they also took away the resources that we'd need to survive it. They're fucking monsters. It's criminal. They should be in prison for this. They should be calling this corporate manslaughter because that's exactly what it is. He did not do his best. He didn't even make the better choices from what was available of the best. Tens of thousands of us died unnecessarily, directly because of the Conservative government, directly because of Johnson. Let that sink into your head and find your fucking self-respect, Britain. That's the real Johnson, the guy that was willing to let 500,000 of us die, not the ruffled hair sham that gets stuck on a zip wire to make all you believe that he's a decent human being. I had to attend my friend's funeral outside in the cold. I couldn't even have a wake for him. He took his own life at 32 during lockdown, the relentless lockdowns, because they did not take action quick enough. Their response was weak, it was slow, it was deliberate. Fuck the lot of them.